Hey there, Reno. Welcome to 15-ish with Jaime and Connie, your weekly dose of what's happening in and around Northern Nevada. Today is Tuesday, January 30th, 2024.
This is Jamie Chapman.
Hey guys, I'm Jamie. I'm your go-to girl for all things Midtown and your local tourism expert.
And I'm Connie Ray, your community connector. We're so excited to be here on 15-ish with Jamie and Connie. So what exactly is 15-ish? We do this live every Tuesday at noon. You can check it out on your social media platforms, live at the National Automobile Museum. And then we're coming at you on all of your podcast platforms. You can always catch us at 5 o'clock again on Wednesday. So don't miss these events. And this is really our opportunity to let you know what's happening throughout the week. From this Tuesday to next Monday, we're going to give you the lowdown.
Yeah. Our picks, right?
Yes.
Our favorite things that we would be doing every day of the week for a week straight.
But we will say this, if you have an event that you would like us to share, absolutely. You can DM either one of us and then we will go ahead and share that with you.
If we like it.
Yeah, if we like it, we just recognize that there's oftentimes when we're in Northern Nevada, you're like, how do I plan my week? What events are going on? And we really see this as an opportunity to highlight as many events as possible throughout the week so that you can check out whatever you enjoy.
Exactly. And we kind of both hit on different things. I'm your young kidless crowd.
That's right. And I'm a mom, so I'm hoping that I can engage you with some fun things to do for your kids as well.
Perfect. Well, let's kick this off with our highlights from last week, our favorite events. Mine was last Tuesday, which isn't a huge event day, but my partner and I went to the Reno Improv at Reno Little Theater. It's my new favorite thing. I think I'm obsessed with improv. I was dying laughing, and it's an hour long, so you're not like, by the time you're like, oh, I'm tired, it's past my bedtime, it's like, it's over. And you're like, you've laughed the whole time. The second you start thinking about going home, it's over.
Do they utilize you in the audience? They pull people
Sometimes,
out?
so they didn't pick on me as much as I thought that they were going to be like, oh, you and you and you.
Pick on Jamie.
I know. Don't do it. I stage fright. But you got to write things like beforehand. There were pieces of paper that you could write ideas on.
Ooh, I like that.
And then they scattered them on the ground and they had to pick them up and kind of go with the flow with it. It was funny. They picked up one of mine. Mine was dogs in wheelchairs.
Ooh, dogs in wheelchair, which we may have an event about that coming up for the summertime.
We certainly
Something
do.
to hold on
This
to.
spring.
All right.
What was your highlight?
I really enjoyed here at the National Automobile Museum this past Thursday. They kicked off their first speaker series. Every month, they're going to have an amazing individual that comes in, and this past week it was Adrienne Bankert, and she is a journalist, a news reporter, an author. She is a 2-time Emmy Award winner. She was on Good Morning America, and she's now on News Nation, and she does Morning in America. But she came to talk about AI, and I know that there's a lot of fear out there in regards to AI. Is it going to take your job? Or are you going to lose your creativity? And I just enjoyed every minute of this, especially because I work in marketing, I work in media, and I do have a lot of questions about AI. And I just thought she did an excellent job in really showing us how these tools could be utilized for anyone. It's not about stealing your job. It's really about helping you get things done faster and expanding creativity.
So I also went to see Adrienne Baker, and it was a talk about getting picked on. I did get picked on, but I thought it was cool. She was like, as a journalist, I've had to learn ways to ask the question correctly where I got the person to open up and really like dive deep into their feelings. And she's like, I approached ChatGPT the exact same way, where instead of being like, ChatGPT, solve this problem for me and come at it from a negative, this is what I got from it, like come from a negative idea of like, I have a problem. She instead said, ChatGPT, tell me a story of success. And so to do an example, I typed this in. Tell me a story about 2 women named Jaime and Connie who start a podcast that have a successful podcast about Reno. And the story that they wrote, which was cool, is their podcast, 15-ish, has become a beloved source of local insights, stories, and vibrant discussions about everything that makes Reno, Nevada such a unique and fascinating place to live and visit. Jaime, with her deep knowledge of Midtown Reno and her passion for community engagement, brings a local perspective that resonates with longtime residents and newcomers alike. Her friendly approach and approachable style makes listeners feel like they're having a conversation with a friend while discovering the hidden gems of the city. On the other hand, Connie's knack for uncovering intriguing stories about her boundless curiosity and extra layer of excitement to each episode. Whether they're diving into Reno's rich history or exploring the latest developments in the art scene or interviewing local entrepreneurs like, it says Jamie from Travel Pineapple, Connie's enthusiasm for her discovery is contagious. Together, the last paragraph, together, Jaime and Connie are the perfect pair to guide their audience through the city's vibrant culture, events, and people who make Reno special. With 15-ish, they not only entertain, but educate and inspire their listeners to see Reno through a new and appreciative lens.
I love this. And that
Isn't
was
that
really what
amazing?
she was wanting. Just get in there and ask it what the positive outcome will be. So another great event. Of course, you can follow along. The National Automobile Museum is bringing you these speaker series every single month.
That was awesome.
So go to their website at automuseum.org to learn more.
Perfect. All right, let's look at the week ahead of us, kicking it off tonight, Tuesday the 30th. I just love Pigeon Head Brewery. So I'm going to shout out their event. It's called Pigeon Dead. In respect to the Grateful Dead, I do have dreadlocks, but there's only one Grateful Dead song I like, and it's Peggy O, which my dog is named after.
little Peggy.
But that it is a fun thing to do on a Tuesday. They play Pigeonhead, Grateful Dead records. It starts at 5 and they have beer deals, and it's a cool thing to do on a Tuesday.
I like that. Something to do and active on a Tuesday.
You have anything for us on a Tuesday?
No Tuesday. I got no Wednesday.
Oh, I've got a Wednesday.
All right, let's hear the
and
Wednesday.
You're coming to this with me.
That's right. I'm excited for this.
Tomorrow at noon, we have Midtown's Lunch and Learn. That'll be at noon at the Emerson. Please RSVP at renomidtown.com because there is free lunch from Brothers Barbecue. So if you come for anything, come for the lunch.
Come for the barbecue.
But you're going to learn a lot of really cool stuff. We have Kent Woods on how to protect your business assets. Bill West to talk about branding and resources. He has a business group called Bootleggers that I'm a part of every first Friday of the month I go to. And then you have Jake Cacario that is talking about support from SBDC and different grants that you have available for your small business.
Bill West, I've had an opportunity to work with him. He's just so creative. He
I
thinks so
love
out
Bill.
of the box. And
Out
he's
of the
just,
box.
anyone who's tattooed up and has a passion for music, I'm down with
What's
you.
he say? He'd kick you in the face, branding
Yeah,
or something?
exactly. Knuckle, bam, bam. So
I love Bill.
Really excited for that. And again, it's just all about having a conversation. There's a lot of community connection with these events as well. All right, so I'm ready to go for
Your
we're moving on
wins.
to Thursday.
Hey, Thursday the 1st. February is beginning on Thursday.
All right. There's actually a couple of events on Thursday, but I'm really looking forward to this. Again, back to the National Automobile Museum. If you are a car fanatic and if you like radio DJs, this might shock you, but the largest Paul Newman car exhibit and collection is owned by none other than Adam Carolla. And he is bringing that Paul Newman car collection here to the National Automobile Museum. It opens up on February 1st. Some of the cars have already been presented here at the museum. Really just an opportunity for all of you Paul Newman fans. He's not just an actor. He's not just a salad dressing. He has good taste in cars, and he was a fanatic when it came to racing. So if you are a race car fanatic, there are several of those here. So I suggest that you check it out. It's actually going to be snowing this weekend, so come on down to the National Automobile Museum. If you are a car enthusiast, you're really going to love this exhibit. Just out of the box, really creative. And I love it when you see, like, Paul Newman had this passion, and now Adam Carolla is picking up that passion by sharing his cars, and I think it's a brilliant idea. So definitely something to check out here
I haven't
at the
caught
National
the
Automobile
car bug
Museum.
yet. I'm like, whatever. I have a classic car, and I think it'll be my car forever. I'm like, I'm pretty solid on one car kind of girl. All right, so to plan out your whole Thursday, because it's also
Lots to
First
do.
Thursday in Midtown, you can kick it off here at the National Automobile Museum. Then head on over to Midtown, where we are celebrating what makes Midtown unique. Again, this
Jamie.
Hey,
She makes it unique.
Thank you. And we are going to be celebrating all of the businesses that make Midtown unique. Some of those being the Wayfarer. Have you been there yet?
Not yet.
Oh my gosh. Amy is a cheese expert. Amy owns the Wayfarer and
Cheese.
yeah.
I'm down with cheese.
She has no whey, which I thought was funny, but she has a enormous selection of cheese. And they're doing a special on Thursday, $20 with panini, soup, chips, glass of wine or beer for first Thursday. Then you can head on down to Sweet Thorn Florist. I want to hit them because they are going to have a giant flower heart out front that you can take your picture in front of. And then, you can take your picture in front of that and get a special for early orders for Valentine's Day.
Do it.
And then we're going to end up at Reno Public Market for...
This is a
Another
really,
car
really
event,
cool
yeah.
event. Another car event coming out. Yeah, it's brought to you by Junkie Clothing Exchange. They're located right there inside the Reno Public Market, and they're doing a Volkswagen night.
Yeah, so cool.
And I'm just going to brag a little bit. My very first car was a 1974 Volkswagen Super Beetle.
My first car was I don't remember what years, but it was a Volkswagen Cabrio.
Oh,
the convertible. I was like the
look
coolest
at
kid
you,
in
you're
high
so
school.
cool.
I know. It was an old one, but
if you love Volkswagens, you have a passion for them, bring your car down. I think the great thing about Volkswagens is somewhere along the lines of Volkswagen impacts your life at some point. I'm not gonna.
Punch Bug.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. That's a game I play with my daughter. Or you have a memory connected to that. And for me, my 1974 Super Beetle, bright yellow, took me to every punk rock show in Seattle. So to be able to experience Volkswagens, thank you so much to Jessica and the crew over at Junkie Clothing Exchange. Again, this is first Thursdays. Thursday night, come down and you can bring your Volkswagen. Bring it down, show it off if you love Volkswagens.
Oh, that's a cute idea. You could bring your Volkswagen here and then cruise it through Midtown,
Yes,
hitting
exactly.
the stops and the
Show it
specials.
off. Why not?
All of those specials will be listed at renomidtown.com as well. And that puts us to Friday. And Connie, this is your day.
I know,
We've been talking
Friday-
nonstop about it.
I'm so excited for this.
It's a logger of a day.
It is. 28th annual Brouhaha. It is happening over at the Sparks Nugget. This is the largest fundraiser for the Sierra Arts Foundation. And for those of you who may not be familiar with the Sierra Arts Foundation, they are the largest organization that supports artists and art in our community. And when I say support, I mean things like having insurance. If you are an artist in this community, you're an entrepreneur. It's difficult to get insurance. And this past year, something they're very proud of, thanks to you and your support of Brouhaha, they were able to provide insurance for local artists. Mm-hmm. They also provide great programs like bringing music into the elderly. They help do educational programs, many of the murals around town, grants, fundings, making sure that local artists right here in our community can make a living and stay right here. Oftentimes you see artists are like, well, I got to go to LA, I got to go to Tennessee, got to go to Nashville. No, we are committed.
Stay in Reno.
Yes, stay
want
in
you
Reno.
here.
We want to see your art. We want to see you out at Brouhaha. And just to give you an idea, that night, great stuff. Doors open to the public at 8 o'clock, and you're going to enjoy over 100 different beers that will be beers, non-alcoholic
And NA
beverages.
beers, I was going to
That's
say.
right.
I was like, they have something for
Craft
all of us.
cocktails, and some of your local favorites. You got Fox Brewing and Pub that's going to be out there, Great Basin Brewing Company, Pigeon Head. There's so many great breweries. Plus, they also have a lot of breweries that are going to be coming in from around the area. So if you're a beer fanatic or you just love to taste different beers, this is going to be a great night for you. Bring your dancing shoes too. Left of Center is going to be out there for live entertainment, and support your local artists. Over 60 local artists will be featured inside the Artist Village. So get some shopping done. February is my daughter's birthday. So last year I was able to pick up a lot of great birthday gifts and Valentine's. So if you want to shop, get someone something local in your community, this is a great opportunity to do this. Get your tickets, sierraarts.org, or if you want to come in an hour early from 7 until 8, this is where you get a chance to meet some of the brewers. They too are artists. They are creating different tasting beverages. And thank you to the Nugget. They have done an amazing food pairing with the beers that will be featured early on. So it's a chance for you to meet these brewers and, of course, walk around the Artist Village, get a sneak peek. Those tickets you can get right now at your Costco, Sparks, Reno, Carson City, and you'll get $30 off for a pair of tickets. So you're going to walk away with 2 tickets for $139.99. Get those tickets now. They're selling out quick, and we'll see you over at the Nugget in Sparks on Friday night for Brouhaha.
All right. We are running out of time.
I know we got to do this.
Saturday, we've got a couple of fun things going on. I'm having spa day, and then we're going to go to Bruca Theater to see Every Brilliant Thing, which is a play about the other side of grief. And it's supposed to be cool stories and fun way to collaborate that.
Look at me making a connection. You know who gets support to do the plays that they do? Bruca gets support from the Sierra
Staff,
Arts
yeah.
Foundation. So look at that. You can support two great things. I'm also going to hit up something for you we're moving to Saturday, right? We're
on Saturday.
Social Science Night, Discovery Sci-Fi strikes back. If you are a sci-fi fanatic, Discovery Museum has got this going on. Use the Force, go back to the future, phone home, and get beamed up during an evening of sci-fi exploration inspired by the galaxies far, far away. So if you are one of those sci-fi fanatics, you're not going to want to miss this. I do hear, though, you have to get tickets, and they are selling out quick, so make sure you get those. You can check out the Discovery Museum, their website, to grab those tickets. Just a really, really fun event. And if you haven't been to the Discovery Museum in a while, you're just going to enjoy this. Explore, and maybe get your Spock ears out. I would wear those.
All right, and then moving to Sunday now, February 4th.
I do have another Saturday event.
Oh, you do?
Just a really
Go
quick
ahead.
one. Carson Wine Walk is
Oh,
on
yeah.
Saturday. We want to make sure that we're hitting up stuff that's happening outside. So if you are in Carson City, you want to see something cool, you can wander around, check out the Wine Walk. You can stroll downtown Carson City, enjoy wine poured by several businesses. And this is just an all-out day for you to get ready for Valentine's Day. Have some wine. Bundle up, though. It is going to be a little chilly out there, but enjoy yourself in downtown Carson City.
Yeah, it's going to be snowy. So we'll see if my Sunday plans go through, but I'm going to try to go to the farmer's market at Idlewild. But like Connie mentioned, it's going to be
They're expecting 5 inches of snow, folks. But, support your local farmers. Get out there. And
in the winter. Come on, we need that fresh
We need
food.
it. And I need a squash. Squashes are the winter.
And I haven't been to the farmer's market at Idlewild yet. So
Okay, there we go. Are
And
we
I know they
over
moved
our
forever ago.
time?
We are way over.
Whoa.
Wait.
17-ish. We have to change the name of our
We're
show.
chatty. It's ish. That's why we've got the ish. Monday, real quick to wrap us all back up. Did you have anything happening on Monday?
No, you go right ahead.
I've got two things. I've been hitting up Reno Public Market a lot. I watched the playoffs there. Go Chiefs. And but they're having DJ Trivia, which I've been wanting to go to DJ Trivia, so I might check that out on Monday. If not, I'm pretty 50-50. I also love going to the Monday night poetry at Shim's.
Ooh, look at that. 2 great events happening for you. This has been 15-ish, more at 18-ish today.
Yeah.
I'm Connie Ray.
I'm Jamie Chapman.
Thank you for joining us. It's 15-ish with Jamie and Connie. Check us out live right here at the National Automobile Museum, noon on Tuesdays. And then check us out on all your favorite social media platforms, all of your podcast platforms. And we got to give a shout out to our girl,
Holly.
Let's see here. Story Forest Media. She's amazing.
She produces this show.
She produces this show, and we love her so much. So with that, we say goodbye.
See you next Tuesday.
Bye.